the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
BoxingVoice.com over here with a longtime friend of the show, former middleweight champion of the world, on the comeback trail at 168, Kid Chocolate, over here in New York City. We're over here for his fight against Gennady Love. That's a dog fight, you and Jay.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how I make it. We can make it a dog fight. I wouldn't say that, you know, the way that Gennady boxes, you know what I mean, it's not really always, he don't like to be in a dog fight, in my opinion, you know. He's like a classical boxer. He likes to be on his legs. He likes to pop the jab out, and he likes to use the ring. So for me, it's let's see who's going to come and bring their better self that night. So for me, yeah, you know, I want to make it a dog. If we can make it a dog fight, so be it. But I'm looking to expect to be the same Gennady he usually be.
And you know Jay, well, when I say dog fight, I mean Jay comes to fight. Yeah. He's not going to roll over.
He wanted this fight. He definitely wanted this fight. I let this fight be presented to me. This is not a fight that said, I want to fight Gennady. I want to fight that. I just said this fight just happened the way it did. It's a perfect fight for me, especially with a perfect name, and you know, all is well to him. I hope that he brings his very best, because I'm definitely going to bring that on my behalf.
This is your second fight at 168. The first fight was against Deshaun. It was out in Vegas. We didn't have the chance to see it. Got the W. Heard that was a good action fight. Yeah. We heard that you put it on him. We also heard that he got through with a couple of shots too as well.
Yeah.
You sharpening up with the D and all that?
Yeah, you know what it is? I was working with Virgil. You know, when you give somebody the all of you, and I let go of the old Peter Quillin and brought what Virgil wanted to have me do in that fight to make me what he thought that how he could make me a better fighter. So yeah, I took some shots. You know, for me, I was just telling somebody else. Usually when you boxing somebody and you hear ooh ah, you know, I only hear that 2 times when somebody hits me, but when I'm hitting them, they're like ooh ah, ee, ah, ooh. But it was a good fight. The fight came about last minute, so it wasn't like I was preparing for Deshaun Johnson. It was just like a fight that just came up. So it was just let you know that you got to be able to adjust. And for me, you know, Gennady stopped him, I believe. You know, I had he dropped him and put him down. So we had something in common with a common opponent. But you know, it was a good fight. I learned some things in that fight, and I'm going to bring it in. And all the mistakes I made in that fight, I'm going to bring a new me in this fight with Gennady.
Now you're back in New York City?
Yes. Now
you're training back here. In the past, you trained up in Northern California. You also traded with Eric Brown in Southern California. So it must be good to get home, finally get settled in. So if, you know, God willing, if you're able to get by Jay, right, then you're settled in right now. Would you like to be A, 1, more active, and 2, get that title shot?
It's hard to say that, because like I can have a plan, and my plans always get ruined. I say I want to do this, I want to do that, and always get ruined. So for me, I'm take one fight at a time. This fight is important because I know how well I do in this fight. It's going to open up other opportunities that are going to come, and it's not going to be what I expect. So for me, yeah, I would like to be right back where I need to be at with my name. You know, I got 35 fights. I'm experienced. You know, I'm a vet now. You know, I'm 35 years old. So I don't got a lot of time on my hands, in my opinion. So the right kind of fights is the smartest thing I could do. So I'll focus on that. Like I said, I'm very motivated, especially at this age. I don't have a crazy lifestyle. I don't party much. You know, I'm around my family, so I'm very motivated to go out there and showcase my talent in this part of my career and giving it all to the Lord.
Listen, your path is right there. You know, if you look just on the PBC side alone, you got 2 super middleweight champions. You got Benavidez, and you got Usyk. I can't pronounce his last name. The guy that beat Darrell. He's been fighting on PBC shows. Uzaki. Yes. Yeah, and good action fighter.
Caleb Plant. You know, all these guys that got a relation to it. Yeah, Sweet Hands. Caleb Plant helped me out with one of my camps. Benavidez also used to be a former sparring partner. So to be able to see their progression, man, I'm thankful to see that and see where they at right now. So like I said, it's not about I'm gonna pick him, I'm gonna choose him. You know, things are gonna happen the way it do, and there's nothing I can do about it besides be ready, and that's what's more important to me.
Well, word is born, you want that belt back on your waist, no matter who your opponent's
gonna be. You know what happens is, like, you know, I don't know, man. So I think the fights to me is more important than those belts, in my opinion. You know, because people get lost in themselves being a champion. You got an X on the back. You got more disrespect you got to deal with. All this type of stuff that comes with those belts. So if it's God's mission and God's will, let it be done. Okay. I'm just be ready for whatever. And let him guide you. That's why he's called the mighty counselor.
Yes. Okay. Very prophetic. Now, two more things real quick before we let you go, because not only are you a great fighter, former world champion, but you're also a great boxing mind. Two fights that I'd like to ask you about. One of them is another local New York City battle against one of your former opponents. Daniel Jacobs going to be fighting Derevyanchenko for the middleweight crown. I think that would be an interesting fight. I know these are fighters that you probably familiar with.
Oh yeah. You know, he was a big sparring partner for Danny, and now Danny is fighting. It just lets you know where Danny's mindset is at. He's really taking the business of boxing to a whole nother level. He's like, there's no friends in his mind. You know, even this guy was a former, he was his former sparring partner at the same time in the same team. So to see this unfold in the way it's at, it's interesting for the story. And you know, I always take my hat to Gennady Jacobs, battling cancer, coming back and becoming where he's at right now. He's looking like a bona fide star, and hoping you get all the opportunities he got coming to him at 160 pounds.
Second one, obviously, is that Canelo Triple G rematch. I thought in the first fight, Triple G applied great pressure, but Canelo showed a lot of patience in the ring, a lot of skill, a lot of nuance,
a lot of chin,
counter-punching. So, what's going on with the rematch? What do you think, man?
You know, it's a lot of controversy with everything that's been going on and surrounding, you know what I'm saying? I think, honestly, you know, one of those guys is going to have to give Danny a shot, you know what I mean? Because he's been waiting in line for those type of fights, and he's not been slowing down. He's been taking these fights. So, for me, you know, it's a good fight because two big names, you know, especially they got some history there, and we still want to see. It was a draw. They want to see the winner. Who is actually going to be the winner of this fight? And I think this one is the one that's going to determine that. You know, I like Canelo because he showed a lot of finesse. He showed a lot of things that he learned in the Floyd fight with Triple G. He cut off the ring and he took some good shots. He delivered some good shots, and most importantly, you know, you look at Gennady Golovkin. He's always like, he's coming and he's going to bring the best of him. He's going to put that pressure on, and we want to see if that pressure is going to break Canelo in this fight.
You sparred with Triple G in the wild card, though, back in the day, right?
He put a lot of mental pressure on you. He's always in front of you. He's always in standby. I think, honestly, you know, he could, you know, be boxed around. You know, he's kind of slow on the feet, but he does cut the ring off pretty well. I think one of the best guys that ever did it. And he's not scared. He's put those pressures on you, and he's not scared to punch and let his hands go. So for me, you know, the only thing I worry about Triple G is that he's a little older. And how would his age play a fact? Would it be the younger Triple G, or would he start showing his age?
Well, with the age, you also get the knowledge and the experience, right? You learn how to
but not everybody know how to apply that.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Listen, we're all going to be watching August, Long Island, Kid Chocolate, back in front of his fans.
Yes.
And just real quick, where can everybody find you on social media? We see that you're posting up a lot of training footage in the gym. Atlas Cops and Kids.
It's a lot of stuff that people don't get, so don't think I'm giving, you know,
little taste, little appetizer.
I'm only showing just little spurt. That's only half of. That's not even half of what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it make good for the eyes, but you know, for me, it's really about this fight. I'm giving the fans some encouragement, some motivation. You always can catch me here with you guys. I hope this interview get out to all you guys. It's a very positive one. I hope y'all can see my growth. Most importantly, I'm always going to be motivational because I believe that's the way a fighter should be, because I'm trying to teach everybody that we all fighters.
Appreciate your time, champ.
Thank you so much.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.